Welcome back to Historical Crime Chronicles. The holiday season is full of joy, goodwill, and some truly bizarre crimes. Today, we're uncovering stories of festive feuds, drunken riots, and holiday mischief. From eggnog brawls to Christmas bans, and even a baby Jesus with a GPS tracker, these tales will make you chuckle, gasp, and marvel at the peculiarities of Christmas past. Let's start with one of the wildest Christmas parties in American history, the Great Eggnog Riot of 1826, also known as the Grog Mutiny. At the United States Military Academy in West Point, Christmas celebrations were supposed to be alcohol-free. But the cadets had other plans. 2 days before Christmas, some of the young men smuggled large quantities of whiskey into the academy to make their eggnog. By Christmas Eve, the festivities were in full swing, and the cheer flowed freely. What began as a merry gathering quickly turned into chaos. Drunken brawls erupted and significant property damage followed. Walls were smashed, windows broken, and furniture destroyed. By the time the riot ended on Christmas morning, over 1/3 of the cadets had been involved. 70 cadets were implicated, 20 faced court-martials, and 1 enlisted soldier was also punished. Interestingly, future Confederate President Jefferson Davis was among them, though he avoided serious consequences. Just imagine, this all started over eggnog. Now, to a crime of a different sort, one committed by the government itself. In 1647, during England's Puritan-controlled Commonwealth, Parliament officially banned Christmas. Yes, you heard that right. Christmas festivities, decorations, and even carols were outlawed. Shops were ordered to stay open, soldiers were dispatched to break up celebrations, and even holly and ivy were deemed illegal. People caught hosting Christmas feasts faced fines, while church services were disrupted by patrols. But enforcing the ban was a losing battle. People continued celebrating in secret, and by 1656, Parliament was frustrated with widespread disobedience. Londoners kept partying, and even outside the capital, the ban was largely ignored. Though often associated with Oliver Cromwell, he didn't personally introduce the ban. However, he supported it as part of his Puritan values. Thankfully, when the monarchy was restored in 1660, so was Christmas, proving you can't keep festive cheer down for long. Now, let's head to sunny Florida in 1980, where Christmas cheer turned into a neighbourhood nightmare. 2 neighbours in a small suburban community had an annual tradition of outdoing each other with their Christmas light displays. What started as friendly competition escalated into an all-out rivalry. Each year the decorations became bigger, brighter, and more elaborate. By Christmas Eve of 1980, their combined light displays were so over the top that the local power grid couldn't handle it. The entire neighbourhood was plunged into darkness, and both homeowners were fined for overloading the electricity grid. While the power was eventually restored, the spirit of goodwill between these neighbours was unfortunately not. Through the centuries, stealing has always been a problem, especially around this time of year. However, a rather peculiar item has often been a target: stealing the baby Jesus from nativity scenes. Churches across the world have faced this oddly specific theft for years. One Florida church decided to fight back. They installed a GPS tracker in their baby Jesus statue, and when it was stolen, the police were able to track it down quickly. The thief? A woman who probably wasn't expecting high-tech surveillance. Many churches now use cameras and tracking devices to protect their nativity scenes, proving that even sacred symbols aren't safe from holiday mischief. Let's go back in time to 1609, where Sir John and Lady Juliana York found themselves in hot water over a Christmas play. At Gathwaite Hall in Yorkshire, they hosted a travelling theatre that performed several plays, including Shakespeare's Pericles and King Lear. But another play that night, St. Christopher, sparked controversy. Some audience members felt it promoted Catholicism and reported it to the authorities. The Yorks were already under suspicion. Just 4 years earlier, their name had surfaced during investigations into the gunpowder plot. Robert and Thomas Wintour were said to have visited Sir John's house in Nidderdale before heading to Ripley Castle. Such connections made them deeply unpopular at court. When authorities discovered the play's alleged Catholic themes, Sir John and Lady Juliana were arrested and a court case ensued. They were fined £1,000 each, a staggering sum, and imprisoned in the Tower of London for 3 years. To pay the fines, Sir John was forced to sell much of his land, leaving the family in financial ruin. Yet, despite the scandal and hardships, the York family eventually regained their influence and celebrated many more Christmases in Nidderdale. From over-the-top light displays to Christmas bands, GPS-equipped baby Jesus statues and eggnog-fueled chaos, the holiday season has seen its fair share of crimes and rivalries. But these stories remind us that even when things go a little haywire, the spirit of the season always finds a way to shine through. Here's to a merry, bright, and hopefully crime-free holiday season. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join us next time for more fascinating tales from history. Thank you for watching. See you next time.